Hello there, fellow knights and mages. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Darfall, Episode 5, pressing onwards towards the Relic. Well, it doesn't help when you straight up miss your fireballs, I guess. That's embarrassing. Oh, woodcutter axe. Nice.
On the move. Perfect.
And fertilizer. Even more of a boosted farm.
Your order.
I'm actually gonna bring this back. I have so much done. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this back.
Arcane winds guide me.
So I have a freed up inventory. There we go.
With wisdom, I move.
And building a bit of a road system. Only because in this tutorial, it severely tech restricts you.
Archmage, I need your help with something important. Visit the camp when you can. Time is of the essence.
Guess I'm turning around again. So yeah, in this tutorial, you're severely tech restricted, meaning that there's not a lot of stuff that you can unlock. Like, so all of my oodles of raw resources have to go. They don't have to go somewhere, but I'm choosing to, you know, add roads and the like so that I can move up the map a little bit faster. Alright, so there's a missing scout. Archmage Eldrin, one of our scouts have gone missing. The last report mentions a cave to the south.
Arcane winds guide me. On the move.
Find the scout has started. The pathfinding does include the path, yeah. And it works pretty well, where they heavily prioritize it. Ooh, getting swords. That's going to be good for another night.
Yes. Done. Fine.
That is a big worm.
Arcane winds
Straight out
guide
of
me.
Dune. Well, maybe not that big. The giant leech. With a perk point. Let's go for attack damage.
On the move. With wisdom, I move.
Little disturbing that I have 108 meat on my hero,
Yeah.
which is essentially just like leech meat. I don't know about you, but I would not think
order.
to eat leeches really in any scenario.
Fine.
Ooh, pickaxe for mining.
Done. Perfect.
So I have room for one more villager, but I think I'm going to use the points for troops instead.
Yes.
Because I don't really need a larger economy at this point. I don't think. So we got a archer and a... Okay, 2 archers and a spearman coming out. Oh, also, before I forget, we have a hammer. Done. And then we have a pick. Done.
Arcane winds guide me.
And we found the lost scout. You're planning a surprise attack through these caves. I triggered a rock slide to foil their plan, but I got injured in my haste. You can still see their base on the other side of this ravine. It's huge. Yep. Well done, soldier. Your quick thinking saved our base. Now report back to the captain. Yes, Archmage. Before I forgot, I found this in the cave.
Archmage, at your service.
Swanky boots.
With wisdom.
So now I have a new task of waiting for the scout to recover. So he obviously caused this landslide here, stopping our base from being ambushed from behind. That's a good scout.
On the move.
So now he's recovering in a recovery tent.
To battle!
And we'll talk to him. I owe you my life.
Perfect.
I asked Thorn to place me under your command.
Your order?
Yes?
Okie dokie. We're getting a bigger army. I'm not entirely sure I need another boosted pick. Oh no, this quarry needs boost. Never mind, I take it back. Alright, now that we have a pretty good force, there is 6 minutes before the next orc attack. So let's go out and head to where the binoculars might have been last spotted. And that will also allow us to get some more mana orbs so that we can get a larger army.
Magic strike forward.
I probably don't need more wood or stone. I have like an absurd amount.
Fine.
Just a force of habit to like break the stockpiles.
Perfect. On the move.
Another level up. We'll go for Fireball Leveler 2.
With wisdom, I move.
So we have a bunch of earth-shaping golems here. But thanks to my giant army of archers, they're getting pretty shredded pretty quick. Not much of a fight. And we have a healing orb. So healing orb is a an upgrade for your keep, which allows your keep to heal troops quicker, which is
To battle!
hopefully you'll never have to use, because like if you ever have,
Your order?
well, I mean, not never use. I should take that back. But basically,
Arcane winds
in an
guide
ideal situation, you don't rely upon your keep like healing you in a clutch type of situation just when your troops are like got downtime or whatever.
Perfect.
But every now and then when you're pushed back all the way to your keep, that can be really
Yes.
handy. Some more Verdun hunters. Good human, you look like you can handle yourself.
On the move.
We tracked an injured giant
With
rat
wisdom
to a nearby
and
cave,
move.
but it turned out to be a spider queen's nest.
Done.
We barely escaped,
Perfect.
but my brother Varric, the famed rat hunter, injured her, then it got bitten and fell unconscious.
Fine.
We also found an alternative path to get up here, so much shorter than what we had before. The queen is recovering from her nest. We must lure her out, gather 5 eggs, and return quickly. So before I do that, my inventory is almost full, so I'm going to drop off my inventory, and then we'll get to that.
On the move. Arcane winds guide me. Your order?
Still have 3 minutes before the next orc fight, so plenty of time.
Perfect.
Well, not plenty, but enough.
Fine. Magic strike forth. Fortexia Nefres. Done.
So in this case, we need to collect spider eggs to piss off the spider queen.
To battle! Arcane winds.
So you'll
guide
find eggs to loot here, and when you right-click on them, they'll create an item for you to pick up. You just right-click on that again.
me. Your order.
Easy peasy.
Done. Fine.
We're also collecting another set that we will need for a knight, which is handy. And in a minute here, I'm going to turn back and get ready for the orc wave
Let magic rest.
so that we're in position for it. So I wasn't able to fully clear the spider cave, but we got 3/5 of the way there.
Arcane winds guide me. Done. Fine.
And there's something over there as well that we can investigate once this wave is done. Once we do the queen rat. So here comes another defense. And now I'm not the only healer. We picked up this cleric. The reason I didn't have clerics before is I didn't have the robes for it. Oh, speaking of which, you are also a knight.
With wisdom, I move.
They are getting absolutely shredded.
Your order.
Lovely. I know that knight is really wounded. I'm not too worried. Most of those wounds is just the fact that he got upgraded.
Fine. Vortexia Nefres.
Oh, and there's another shield.
Attacking.
Archmage, we have an urgent issue here at the camp. Stop by when you can.
Okay, I found binoculars on one of the rats down here.
On the move.
I'm going to do the binoculars and the eggs before
Yes.
I do Captain Thorn's quest. Because putting a lot of legwork to going back and forth is going to be more effort than it's worth, I think.
Perfect.
All right, so let's go check in with the Verdant Hunters, because we have the eggs now.
Yes.
You've returned, near last hope. Soak the eggs in oil, then take them to the main chambers, set them ablaze. The queen won't ignore
Perfect.
the cries.
With wisdom.
So basically, we are summoning the queen.
Hmm?
This queen is summon coming. I can sense her fury. And there she is. And we got Venomous Fangs as quest reward. Also, some of her eggs had hatched. So we're clearing out some of her
On the move.
spawn. Alright, we have a whole bunch of mana orbs now, so might not be a bad idea to roll that into more troops. So 1, 2, 3. And
Yes.
hand off the claw. Can't believe it, you actually did it. Hand me the fangs. Extracting the venom for antidote is always tricky. Where did I put it? Here, drink this, brother. Drink up.
Done.
He really has a bone to pick with them rats.
Your order.
Thank you, adventure. Your bravery will not be forgotten. And the silken thread is completed, and they drop me a backpack.
Fine. On the move.
It's a bigger bag than I currently have, so that's good.
Arcane winds guide me.
Sweet.
Done.
All right. Let's go and hand off the binoculars next. What do I need for another knight? Shield and plate armor, and I have the one of the two. So now for the next night, I just need the plate armor. Okay. I'll try to keep an eye out for plate armor.
On the move. Your order. Arcane winds guide me.
Oh, my units trapped me. I was like, huh, it's taking me a long time to get to where I need to be. Yeah, I literally couldn't move. That's hilarious. That explains a lot. Are those my binoculars? Take this token. I'll be airborne again in no time. And she gave me a ring, which increases my attack damage and energy.
Perfect.
I like it. All right, and then the last piece of this is to talk to Captain Thorn, because he needed my help with something.
With wisdom, I move.
Scout has discovered a hidden path beyond the orc lines. We must sabotage their base.
Your order.
He's waiting for you at the cave entrance.
Arcane winds guide me. Perfect.
All right, talk to the scout, and he is at the head of this cave.
Yes.
But we have a pretty big army now. It's gonna be tricky to fit in a cave with this group, but I'm up to task.
To battle!
Report, soldier. The orcs to the north are preparing an attack, but their base is too strong for a head-on assault. If you say so. I found a weakness, a passage hidden in this cave that leads behind enemy lines. There's a catch, though. The cave is infested with vermin.
Magic strike forth.
We met the creatures before, giant rats. Stay put while we clear the area.
Done. On the move.
He even had like a king rat. Alright, perks. Let's go for faster attack rate.
Arcane winds guide me.
Now, some of the other perks that have glossened over increases the amount of resources your heroes gain from harvesting. Increases the resource harvesting speed. Increases experience gain from harvesting resources. So all of these are resource based, and then Iron Finder and Silver Finder. Very, very, very useful, but like that's so economy. We also have mana affinity to get more mana orbs from looting, which is sometimes useful when you're restricted from expanding based upon mana shards. And then this is a chance for double loot. And then the other perks is a larger inspiration aura. Workers are happier from the AoE bonus, meaning they work faster when you're standing around base, and then HP.
Your order. With wisdom.
All right, report to the scout. I think we're already done.
Fine.
The cave is clear. Excellent. I've prepared something special in the meantime.
Done.
Follow me.
On the move. Your order.
The entrance is blocked. The orcs must have blocked it to separate the rats. But there's nothing a little gunpowder won't solve.
A spell for your thoughts.
Ignite it when you're ready, Archmage. Alright, I'm probably going to wait because the next orc wave is in a minute. And I don't want to be fighting two fights at once.
Yes. Arcane winds guide me. Your order.
You know, I need a little bit more food, I think.
On the move.
Yeah, there are more loot piles in the King Rat room. I see them. We can get back there in a minute. Alright, so instead of using my defenses, I'm just straight up going on the aggressive attack here. Because we got a force that can deal with this, I think. You can really see the difference between how good the knights can tank versus the other
Arcane winds
troops.
guide me. Yes.
And now we can go set off the barrel.
Your order.
Run, he yells.
On the
Steel
move.
orca supplies have started. Love it. Get backdoored.
Perfect. To battle. Yes. Done. Magic strike forward.
They have a carpenter boost tool. And lots of resources. There's even iron in here. Not that I think in this tutorial I can make use of iron, but still. Got iron in the veins.
Fine.
Miners are dead. So now I just need to go after the supply carts and steal the supplies.
Arcane winds guide me. Your order. With wisdom, I move.
So this helmet gives me more auto attack damage at the cost of magic damage, but that's okay. Wasn't a lot of magic damage loss.
Fine. Arcane winds guide me.
I'm slaughtering innocent workers. What you call innocent, I call
Your
guilty.
order.
And since I am judge, jury, and executioner,
To battle.
by my own definition, they can't be innocent. So how's that?
Yes. With wisdom. Arcane winds guide me. On the move.
Ooh, boots. Yep, slightly better than what I had on.
Done.
Barely.
Attacking.
And then here's their
Magic strike
supplies. And we
Fine.
looted the hell out of that. Now, we don't necessarily want to go into their base because it's not undefended.
Your order.
So I'm turning back now. But they're oh god, don't go that way.
Perfect.
So this guy has like a 15,000. You know what?
Done.
Let's fight him.
5.
I think he just like whirlwinded
Yes.
one of my archers to death in like one swing.
On the move.
I'd like for my knights to be up front.
I'm ready, sir.
Your order.
There we go. Nope, that knight died. My bad. These guys are like way too strong. Let's just back out before my numbers are called. Run! Tactical retreat.
5.
At least we can replace one of the knights with the armor that I picked off the fight there. So highest level spearman. Give it to you. And let's start replacing the units I lost. 1, 2, 3. At this point, I think all of the explorable terrain I've explored. I don't think there's really anything left for me to do. So we just, I'm going to use time acceleration to accelerate time towards the final fight. I could get more units, I guess. I do have more mana orbs. So, let's see. If I wanted more units, I'd want archers. So we'll go 3 more archers. 1, 2, 3. And speaking of which, let's hook this up with the saw to speed up the carpenter a bit. And fertilizer for the farm.
Done. With wisdom, I move. Perfect.
All right, we have pretty much a full company. I mean, I could keep units rolling off the line. You know, with my economy, why the hell not? Let's do 5 more archers. Just keep going with the archer matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'll do 1 of each building. Oh, I think I'm hard capped now at 20. I don't think adding extra barracks has helped me. Never mind. Well, I have replacement unit. Yeah, okay, I'm hard capped. I have replacement units now queued up in case I take any losses. The next wave of orcs is coming in. Let's get ready for that.
Arcane winds guide me. With wisdom, I move. Perfect. Yes.
Now we're waiting for the arrival of the Arental mages as backup. Making sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, I think it's all cleared.
Done.
Unless we want to skirmish with the orcs. Maybe I do. Just for fun. I think it's a bad idea, but like,
Perfect.
bad ideas can still be fun.
With wisdom, I move.
This looks like a lot like Warcraft 3.
Yes.
Yeah, it's similar.
Fine.
And indeed, you're right. You are the nth
Your
person mentioning that.
Let magic break.
You can see why I wasn't eager to start fights with these guys. Because these dudes are like ridiculously strong. You aren't really intended to kill them. I'm just got nothing better to do, so I'm gonna try it anyway. He's down! And I got a very nice mantle as a result.
Arcane winds guide me.
Well, let's do it again.
Let magic reign. Yes. Magic strike forth. Attacking.
And I'll try to reserve my mana for AoE heals.
Rain fire.
Oh, don't do that.
I move.
No, don't reset.
My lord.
Oh god. Oh, he spun before I could fall back. Alright, there we go. Another item. We did lose one.
Done.
And this ring is a very nice bonus over what I had previously. I don't actually want an archer. I want another spearman. I'm gonna cancel the other troops I had queued.
Arcane winds guide me. Your order?
Alright, time for more foolhardy attacks. There's another warlord. And this is really good for gear. As I mentioned before, the hero progress is persistent throughout throughout the campaign hops. So the more like farming for really good gear that you can do, the better it's going to be for you in the long run.
To battle! Attacking! Let magic reign.
Ooh, reinforced plates.
Done. Fine.
Alright, come here, Vrock.
Arcane winds guide me. Your order? Magic strike.
Why'd you... Why?
Archmage. That's it.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of veterancy. Oh, you're gonna die. Yeah, you died. I tried, but these orcs hit like dump trucks. You can see why I was cherishing my knights, because they can tank a bit, whereas it like the spearmen get like 2-shot. But my archers, oops, he decided to run back in under his own accord. The archers are doing a really good job of leveling up and not dying. No, get back. Oh yeah.
Yes. Perfect. With wisdom.
Oh, their camp's slowly getting cleared.
Where wisdom leads, I follow.
We're gonna have another wave soon, but there's still time for me to get into trouble in here. Clearing out more of their garbage.
Your order.
So this is the rear warlord with his troops. That would be a little bit trickier because trying to separate that warlord from his troops would be a bit difficult.
Done.
Something in this camp is like hitting me like a bajillion.
Yes. Perfect.
Alright, let's get ready for the next attack. Actually, no, I'll stay here. So we have... My spearmen got murdered. Yeah, I mean, spearmen are just... They just can't tank. At all.
Magic rain. Magic strike forth.
In no way does it surprise me that they got obliterated.
With wisdom, I move. Yes. Done. Attacking.
Hey guys, your base is kind of, all your base are belong to me.
To battle! Vortexia Nefrex.
I like how they haven't noticed yet that I'm like backdooring them.
On the move.
Oh god. Now we're in a foot race.
Arcane winds guide me.
They'll hit my walls and we'll be able to catch them.
Yes. Done.
Come on, that fireball hit.
Your order.
Get pincered!
Yes. On the move.
Oh, they had like, oh shoot. Ah, run! Couldn't get him out of time. They had a second wave.
Arcane winds guide me. Your order.
All right, welcome the Arenthal mages to
Captain,
camp. Has
we are
started.
here at the request of Archmage Eldrin.
On the move.
Soldiers, clear the path!
Fine. Your order.
No, no, don't. Hero, don't go near the base. So, it's too late. Never mind.
Archmage Eldrin, the mages from Arantal have arrived.
I should have known they'd send the best.
I always thought your shard would keep the orcs at bay at Greymire.
Well, Greymire's not built yet, is it? Good to see you, Arden.
Likewise, old friend. What brings you so deep into orc territory?
We're chasing an orc, seeking a dangerous relic. He raised this cursed barrier.
This is no ordinary barrier. These obelisks, demonic in origin, once guarded the Deadlands, long before it burned to ash.
A warrior spirit warned us that the relic bears a demonic stain, though demons haven't roamed these lands for centuries.
Nor has a shard like yours been seen in ages. Do we truly understand its power?
Not like I had a choice. It's inside my chest, Arden. Let's bring down this barrier together now.
Alright, there we go. Question for you guys. Do you want another campaign map or a survival map?
With the combined strength of Arental and Arden at my side, we begin channeling our magic toward the barrier. What feels like an eternity ends as the first cracks appear, the air crackling with unleashed energy. Finally, the barrier shatters, accompanied by a bone-chilling roar emanating from the obelisk as it crumbles. With the pass cleared, we press onward toward the relic, determined to destroy it.
Alright, looks like we'll continue the campaign again. Campaign number 3, Gateway of Chaos. So what I was trying to do at the end of last round is a little bit cheese, but because you carry over your inventory, I wanted Eldrin's like wood and carpentry items to carry over to the next map.
As we venture deeper into the Deadlands, the landscape grows darker and more ominous. A trail of twisted magic leads us into a barren valley. In its heart stands a towering relic, evoking a sense of awe and dread. Hundreds of orcs already encircle it, but they are not of Ragnarok's clan. If they harness the relic, devastation will fall on human lands. Is this the relic my shard unwittingly awoke at Greymire? Still, we must assault the orcs and destroy the relic once and for all.
Thank you for watching Darfall, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Darfall players.